Again, when I have split the deck. The download for this reading is somebody is nervous. And I was like, I need to get my what's the tea deck for this. I was sitting here at my table going, what deck am I going to use today? Got drawn straight to my what's the tea deck here, and I cannot believe I really need to start like recording the bit before I actually get online so you can see the magic about how this all happens. All right. Someone is filled with anxiety. I have been feeling and picking up on this nervousness all week, honestly. Like every time I've sat down in this chair, not only including yesterday, but every day that I have sat down in this chair, I have been nervous, and that is not me. I am not nervous when it comes to doing readings, so I don't know what's going on, but something big is coming, okay? Because that was the other part of the download. All right, well, let's get started, but I'll be back. Commitment is on the cards. No wonder this person is nervous. Oh my God. I'm just hearing like, when's it going to end? All right. Now, to tie into this reading, we'll dive in. We'll find out what is going on with you first, and then we'll dive into your person. So I'm actually going to leave these now that I actually have the whole download. This will be to do with your person. So let's get some other cards here and let's find out what's going on with you. What cards am I going to go with today? See, that's the thing. All right. What is this collective currently going through? My God, the nervousness that is running through my system right now. All right. 6 days. That's when it's coming in. I just saw my dice over there. 6 days. Okay. Don't hold on to this reading any longer than that. 6 days. What is going on? Okay, your current energy, twin flame. Nostalgia, past love, memories. Okay, so you could be thinking that you are in a divine love, twin flame connection here. You could be thinking about this past person as well. That could be on your mind quite a lot. You could be feeling quite nostalgic this week. The nervousness I'm picking up on is your person. You could also, side note as well, just have one of those double flame candles. You could have some candles on too while you're watching this reading. Just to tie to this. What else is going on here? Okay, so to tie to this reading as well, there is one particular memory that you have on repeat right now about this person. Okay? It's like that same thing. I'm seeing like tunnel vision right now. It's one specific moment. Oh my God, I really hope that this reading gets the bloody nervousness out, because I should have done it earlier, but it happens when it happens. Okay, so your main focus right now, you're focusing on your finances. You're focusing on how you can build your bank account here. How you can, I'm hearing, get over the hurdle. So maybe you have been experiencing some financial loss lately, some financial difficulty here. I'm just hearing bills. So maybe you've been hit with a lot of bills, and I hear in Australia, it's, you know, it's that time, isn't it? Okay, toxicity. Now, toxicity, negative energy, manipulation, narcissist. I want one more for that. Oh my God. The anxiety. I need to hurry up and do this other person's here, but holy moly. All right, toxicity, please. Leaving. Okay, getting yourself out of toxicity here. Okay, so I think for this collective, you guys, I'm quite actually seeing a bit of a dark cloud here around you, okay? Negative energy, toxic energy. And so this doesn't have to be just, you know, having negative people around you. If you're on the twin flame divine journey here, you would be a spiritual being, okay? Picking up on other people's energy, receiving the evil eye. And not only that, if you are, in fact, around other toxic people, well, think of it as, in fact, a bit of a cloud, okay? So if you imagine that if you're around someone who is negative, who is mean, who has a, I just want to say the word warped view on life, okay? If you have a look at this is kind of actually how energy kind of reacts, you know? So if you imagine that you have somebody like this in your life, that is their energy around them, okay? And if you are bringing yourself into that environment, either physically or even if you're soul ties, so connected to somebody in that way as well, it's going to be around you. Think of it and imagine it as if it is kind of like a dark cloud. You know, when we, people who can see auras, okay, when we look at people's auras, we can see different colors, okay? And it's almost like it is a little bit cloudy. A good person to be able to have a look on TikTok is Lottie Locks, okay? She does a lot of celebrity auras. So if you want to look more into what they kind of look like and understand them a little bit more, I recommend going and having a look at her page. Yeah, she's really, really cool. So, not that I know her, but, you know, I give credit where credit is due, okay? But other than that, this collective, I had to deviate and say that for a reason there. So, but this collective, I think you're becoming more and more aware of the toxic energy that is around you here. Leaving, learning the lessons and moving forward. I'm hearing apologizing to yourself for keeping you in this situation for such a long time. I don't like the word narcissist, but you could be dealing with a lot of people or some key people in your life that hold narcissistic tendencies, okay? For me, my personal belief when it comes to narcissists, it's like you're born that way, okay? My feminine candle's going mental, okay? There are a lot of people who do show narcissistic tendencies who are just severely unhealed, okay? I don't know if you guys can hear that, but the birds are going nuts outside, so confirmation. All right, so what else are you guys going through here? Retreat. I think you're getting the F out of there. It's what you're doing. Getaway, growth, travel, new experiences. By golly, you are. Oh my God. And you know what? My music ties in with every reading, does it not? Okay, there's always a reason why songs resonate with what I'm saying, the message I'm delivering. If you listen to the lyrics here, anxiety, somebody is watching me, you got some not so nice people in your energy, okay? This is what is happening with this collective, and no wonder I think both of you are feeling nervous, okay? You've got some toxic people in your life that you need to be able to like really cleanse and clear, okay? And not only that, I mean, your person is so nervous when they're coming in. Why do I feel like there's going to be like a huge explosion here when it comes to like, I'm hearing like everything is going to come at once. 6 days. My anxiety, yeah. Holy moly. Oh, okay, side note too. Sometimes our body can also mistake nervousness and anxiety for excitement, okay? So I did hear that. This collective, you'll know, like your intuition, if you've got toxic people in your energy, you'll know your intuition would have taken you to someone or some people straight away. Protect your energy. Oh, far out. I want to dive into that too, okay? Because you guys, you need help with this. I think this is going to be a long reading today. I didn't expect it to be. Oh my God, you can't make this up. Jealousy. Someone's watching. Someone's green-eyed monster here, okay? Someone's watching in envy. If you are on the twin flame journey and you are one of the people who is on social media, there has to be a way for this person to be able to watch you, okay? Watching, stalking, seeing what you're up to here, keeping tabs on you, seeing what you're going to do next, okay? And if you truly are on the twin flame journey, if you really are a divine here, you would shine. You would shine like no other, okay? You would be very kind of charismatic type of people here. You glow differently. I'm not saying Everybody else does glow as well. All of you guys are just as special, but there's something different, okay? It's just the journey, okay? But jealousy, green-eyed monster. This person as well, who you were tied to, they also know about your past experiences. Why do I feel like this person has been creeping on you for a long time? To be honest, because I've got it underneath nostalgia, past memories. This person has been in the background for a really, really long time, and you guys don't even know it, haven't even picked it yet. One more for that. It's very interesting because just as I've kind of released that bit of information, my nerves have started to calm down. And you guys as readers, you would know that we embody the energy. Once we deliver the message, the energy starts to disperse. I think I'm reading to some readers today, okay? Oh my God, deception. Be careful, guys. All right. My advice for this collective, change up your protection routine, okay? Get a new one. Change up your prayers, whatever you do, okay? Sometimes we need a review, and it's like we need to cleanse and clear, put some new practices in place. Lies, secret, facade. Hang on a sec, guys. Hang on. Sorry, guys. I literally just had to kind of calm myself down then because the anxiety, the nervousness was just completely overwhelming. Okay, so this person who has been in the background kind of all along here, I'm hearing they know so much more than what you think that they know, okay? And not only that, it's like I'm hearing this person has been playing the game the whole time. Holy F. I need to get more details into this. Ground yourself, okay? It is so important to protect yourself right now. Ground yourself, go and put your feet in the dirt, or go hug a tree, go to the beach, whatever you need to do here. This could also be affecting your finances right now. This could be because I've literally just placed grounding underneath your finances, which is your like main focus right now. Go, my recommendation too, you know, if you feel like you've done all that and nothing is working, go and see another practitioner. Sometimes we do need to be able to go to somebody different, okay? It's like a tune-up, just like going to get your car serviced. That's what I highly recommend, okay? Side note, you could be dealing with an earth sign here, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, to tie you to this. I'm just seeing, they've just pointed me to like the wolf, right? These are my little Game of Thrones figurines I love to be able to keep on my desk. But I'm just hearing like it's a wolf in sheep's clothing, okay, guys? This person may come across as being like completely loyal to you, but they aren't. Holy moly, this is a rough reading. If you have also been experiencing like heaps of anxiety all of this week, and you have been worried about speaking up to somebody or something, it is because your intuition has been preparing you for this, okay? What else? This collective, you guys, you do definitely need a change of scenery, okay? Even if it's just for the weekend or something like that, it's like you really need to kind of just remove yourself from your normal day-to-day situation, okay? And go out and do something different, okay? I'm not seeing this as no love. I'm hearing like this is the excitement about going out and getting yourself away. make it happen. Even if it's only you can go stay somewhere overnight or something like that. I'm just, whenever you do that, will be, I'm hearing the perfect timing, okay? You know how the universe works its magic. As you're doing something, someone else is kind of doing something in the background, okay? Everyone has moving parts and everything is moving around just as it should be. I'm actually seeing the flower of life right now, and it makes total sense, okay? And it's like that moment where you go and you take yourself out of your normal living environment, even if it's just for the one night, it's going to change everything, okay? So please do it. I need to make this reading way more specific as well. So just let me get you guys some signs. All right, this is really heavy. All right, I've never been asked to do this before. I've got my angel number book. All right, I'm just going to scan to a page instead of actually saying some. This is how the team want me to do it today. Okay, so 602, specific angel number. Okay, 314, 138, and 35. Okay, write those down. If you start seeing them and you've already started to feel this, huge sign. Okay. Ugh, this is not how I thought the reading was going to go today, but anyway. Yeah, distance yourself. Confirmation, distance yourself, because once you do that, it's universe, your spirit team are kind of going to be able to come in. It's like they need to get you out of the situation, whatever that is, okay? Get it out of your auric field as much as you can. Now, I just want to dive into more about this person that is kind of on your coattails right now. What do we need to know? You know what? Whenever I grab this deck, I should know what's the tea, whether it's with you or your person. Oh my God. All right. What do you guys need to know about this person who's kind of been in the background the whole bloody time? Could also be seeing a lot of crows right now, okay? Or a white dove. Like pure white, okay? What do we need to know about this person, please, Spirit? I'm seeing my Empress in reverse, but they're here to F shit up. Sudden change, revelation. Maybe this person has just kind of... Okay, so they've been playing the game the whole along, right? All along. Sorry, like I am quite anxious right now, so this reading is quite hard to deliver. So I'm trying to do this to the best of my abilities, okay? This person, even though they've known and been playing the game the whole time, right? I feel like there has been something that has happened in their life. They have experienced a tower moment where it has kind of like changed them, okay? It's changed them, which is then in turn kind of changed the way that they view the world. Like I said, that warped sense of reality, whatever that is, okay? But I'm also feeling that hidden animosity. Like this person is always kind of, whether you knew it or not, always kind of, what's the word here? Because I don't want to say, oh, I guess secretly envious. Ugh. They have kept tabs on you this whole time. I'm here. Oh my God, I was waiting for it to come out. I was waiting for it to come out. I'm hearing this person has steered you in the wrong direction a lot of times. Like I said, this is somebody who's kind of close to you, okay? Steered you in the wrong direction. I think they have, and this is all energetic, okay? It's not like with what I'm about to say next, okay? It's like, yes, they've steered you in the wrong direction, and I feel like that has been purposeful, but it's like there's also been a lot of, they have created a lot of endings in your life that were unnecessary is what I'm hearing. One more for the world. Temperance. Very interesting. They did help you find, like, this person was supposed to be in your life because this was a big karmic lesson for you, okay? I think they played an integral part in you kind of becoming who you are. I think they may be, hang on, they may have helped you with your purpose. It's like, I'm hearing maybe they helped you with your finances at the beginning, but maybe they didn't realize you were going to flourish as much as you did, okay? And then whatever happened in their life to create this tower, it's, you know, when, you know, in the movies, right, when there is a superhero or whatever and then they turn, something happens to them and then they turn bad. I'm seeing Batman. Like, I'm literally seeing, is that how the Joker or the Penguin or one of them kind of started off? They actually, someone let me know in the comments, right? Someone who kind of started off as the good guy, but then, I don't know, I'm seeing someone being dunked into bloody radioactive waste or whatever, some sort of traumatic event happening to them, and then they became the villain. This is what I'm seeing. It could also almost be a family member too, like, but long-term tie here. What else do we need to know about this person? Exhaustion, giving up, destroyed confidence. Maybe they've also destroyed your confidence too. Just with, I'm seeing it's such covert manipulation, okay? It's, you know, those people that you have in your life where it's like you feel, they call it a fake empath, okay? Where they come off and they're so kind and warm and loving, but it's, you know, it's they're saying the right things, but it's actually a hidden agenda or a hidden meaning here. So it'd be like, I want to try and think of an example here for you. Hang on. I'm just hearing things like, oh, you know, like, oh, maybe that's not a great idea, but like saying it as if it comes from a like a meaningful place, you know. Hopefully you guys understand. Like, the thing is, you guys have trusted this person, but it's that covert manipulation. Fake empath. What else? Lovers. You guys really care about this person. It's very interesting, right? Because I'm being brought back to a reading I did a couple of weeks ago where this was kind of happening to the masculines, right? Now, this is definitely the feminines that I'm picking up on here. But why am I hearing full circle moment? It's like I feel like it's happened in their life, and now for this collective, it's come across over to the feminine side. Wow. That's the thing, you guys, you know, we've got some collectives, you guys are literally like walking mirrors, okay? You're both doing and doing the exact same thing, okay, in both of your lives, even though you might not even be connected at all, but you're walking the same, you're talking the same, you're saying the same things, having the same problems, okay? Just, gosh darn, using intuition right now. Anything else about this person? This person you were once in alignment with, but you ain't anymore. But they've always had that quiet curiosity about you. It's almost like, and like I said, soul tie. You're supposed to work through this, okay? This is you about trusting your intuition, okay? Some people come into our life, especially if you're on that twin flame journey, the divine journey, okay? It is not easy. These are the things that we get tested with. Get tested with our intuition. You know, are we trusting ourselves? Are we acting on our mission? Okay, and especially if you are having financial problems at the moment, it's all for a reason. Hang on. What else? One more about this person. Knight of Swords. This person can come off reckless. Maybe they were just as ambitious at the same time you were as well. Action orientated, driven to succeed, fast thinking. I think this person is a fast thinker. Like when it comes to that covert manipulation, this person knows how to talk. They know the right words to say. And I'm also hearing as well, side note, if you have ever questioned this person, okay, just in regards to anything, if your intuition has come through right and you've thrown out a comment or a question, you know, just to be able to gauge where they are, because maybe you have kind of maybe had a slight intuition about this, right? And they've been quick to cut you down. Side note, King of Swords. Nice detail. What else about this person? Oh my God, like I said, impulsive. I feel like I said impulsive. Reactive. They question themselves because you are normally so sure of yourself. So what it's doing is it's that mirror effect, okay? I talk about this all the time about shadow. You know, when we're triggered by somebody, it's because they're mirroring back to us something that we don't like about ourselves, okay? And if this collective, you guys are generally like so determined and so sure about yourself here, what it's done is because they're watching you, they're seeing you like succeed and continue to kick goals and all that sort of stuff. It's bringing up their shadow, okay? Because they're like, why can't I do this? Why can't I do that? They can see that your high expectations here, you're a high achiever, this collective, right? They don't have the ability to make those decisions. And so what it's doing is it's creating that resentment, because what is anger, once it's stored, becomes resentment. Far out. Okay, oh my God, yeah. Anxiety, worry, fear, depression, nightmares, insomnia, hopelessness. Like, this person has all that too, okay? One more for that. This person could have tried to, like, side note as well, they could have thrown in the towel on whatever they've wanted to do so many times, like throughout the connection that you guys have had here. Like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. Queen of Cups. And all you have done is be compassionate and caring and nurturing. Try to give, you know, try to be emotionally stable here. This is a big lesson for you guys. And I've been through this. It was a big lesson for me to learn too, okay? What are you trying to prove to yourself here? Let me ask you that. Why have you continued to try and consistently show up for this person and go against your intuition? Ask yourself that, because I want you guys to break free from this. What are you trying to prove to either yourself or to this person, or to your person that you're connected to? I'm hearing as well. What are you trying to prove here? Because you're actually going against your intuition right now, okay? What else do we need to know? Chariot. I feel like this should actually be in reverse here, because I feel like this person has kept you back so much from progressing in your life. One more. Yeah. I'm also hearing as well, this person may have tried to piggyback as well off of your, off of the fruits of your hard labor. Now, I want to be able to articulate that better, so just a sec. I've got 3 of Cups in reverse. Just a sec, guys. Okay, I'm just... Hang on. So I just keep hearing, okay, when I meant like piggyback off of the fruits of your hard labor, it's something to do... I don't think they're essentially piggybacking, like this isn't, they're not copying you or anything like that, okay? It's not about that. It's more to do with the gossiping about the fruits of your hard labor. Yeah. Well, this person has got not nice stuff to say about you in the rooms that you were not in. 3's a crowd. This person just doesn't want you to shine, unfortunately. I can't stand things like this. You know, I don't want to go into too much of a tangent, but the word community, okay? Common unity. Especially in the spiritual community, okay? We all need to band together. Like we're all here for a greater purpose. To be able to help everyone become a better version of themselves. Okay, to raise the earth's vibration. I have been talking about this since I bloody got on here for 2.5 years, about raising the earth's vibration, okay, so we can go into the new 5D earth. I haven't said it like that before, but it's honestly, it's been there. We are all in this together. We all have a common goal. Well, we should. We need to be here to support each other, to have each other's back, not be fighting against each other. Sorry, I'm getting triggered in this right now because common unity, community, teamwork. Don't need to be having people bloody working against us in the background. It is not fair. That's all I'm going to say about that. That is another reason why I've created the psychic development group, because if you want to be a part of something that actually like people have your back, it's a safe community, okay? There's not going to be any hatred or any judgment, and you do actually get to explore your psychic gifts, okay? This is another reason why I've created that group. Sorry. This is a big reading today. What else? Last one, and then I'm getting out of this person's energy. I've had enough. Holy moly. I feel sick. 3 of Pentacles. You may have worked with this person. Side note, okay? 3 of Pentacles is all about teamwork, collaboration, building something. You could have been thinking about building something with this person, or potentially had built something with this person, and maybe they've ducked out as well. Maybe you were building something with this person and then they had, you would know what this moment is in this person's life, okay? You would know this Tower moment, okay? You would have seen it. They would have told you about it, this person you're close with, okay? Another detail for this reading, that Judgment, okay? This reading is coming to you at just the right time, okay? It's time to wake up and use your intuition, all right? You know who this person is. Just walk away. You can do it with love and grace and kindness and compassion. But like I said, cleanse and clear, get a new spiritual routine going, change something up. Especially if this person knows what your routine is, okay? Change it. One thing I also teach as well is about spiritual protection, psychic hygiene, okay? It's so important. All right, I'm going to wring this energy out and then I'm going to get into your person. Hang on. All right, let's get stuck into what's going on with your person. Holy moly, what a reading. All right. What's going on with your person, please? Move on. Okay, someone is unavailable, waste of time. Someone is in the middle trying to sabotage this. I think your person is trying to move on from somebody who has been trying to sabotage something here. Someone is unavailable, waste of time. I think they're trying to move on from whoever. And the thing is, right, if you guys are mirroring, I think this person experienced, like I said, you know, earlier on in this reading here, like there was a masculine collective who were going through this. And now it's your turn. I think this is different collective, right? But similar story. It's like, I think this person is trying to get out. Like they've had their huge tower, their like full circle moment, okay? And they're on the way out. I've literally got sage and everything. What else is going on? Person, main focus, gold digger, yeah. I'm hearing the bloody blindfolds off for them. This person, whoever it was in their person, in your person's life, that was a long-term connection as well. They've definitely, they're awake to it now. And not only that, it's no. I'm hearing it's like they finally like kicked this person to the curb, so to speak, okay? Like whatever this is for your person, it's like it is done, okay? It is done. No, it's not the right time. Like, get out. This is what they're doing. They're in the process of actually, like, exiting out from this. What else? What else is your person going through right now? Give it time. Yeah, everything works in divine timing. And then date night. And, you know, that's what I was feeling, okay? Especially the way that I opened up those two cards. Okay, they'll be back. Commitment. Give it time. This is like the outcome card here. Date night, getting ready to be wined or dined. Wined and dined? I said wined or dined. Okay. Maybe this person wants to take you out for a coffee first. But give it time. I think this person is highly aware that like this needs to be closed out first. I wish you guys could see how I've got my cards, right? This out, closing out before this can come in. This person is highly aware that like this chapter needs to be closed. Have some breathing room, okay? And then date night. But I've got 6 days, so I think that's your full circle moment, to be honest. What else have we got here? Confirmation. Okay, 6 days, full circle moment for you and what you're going through, okay? This coming in, I feel like this is going to take a little bit more time. How many weeks? It's not 2 weeks. No way. I should have got you guys. 7 weeks. That makes more sense. Okay, 7 weeks. What else is your person? See, they'll be back. Confession. I think this person, when they do come forward, I'm hearing you guys, you're going to get a lot of full circle moments. There's a reason why I've said that a few times in this reading. And if you have already been having some in the month of March, okay, close it. Full circle moments is like you're getting some answers that you never thought that you would have, but it's also as well like closing out cycles. It's full circle. Confession. I think this person, they've got a lot to tell you. It's what I'm hearing here. One more for that. Air sign, it could be who they were dealing with here. Air sign, oh God, sorry guys. Like I said, I'm bloody very anxious in this, very heightened right now. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I'm just hearing it has been one big mess, one big show from the beginning. Both of you, though, communicate. I love that. Okay, so it's been a big shit show from the beginning, okay? Both of you, this has been a huge test in trusting your intuition, okay? And especially if you're on the twin flame journey, you've been activated later on in life, you would have had so many situations that you were either you put yourself into or that you were put into where you were manipulated, okay? There's a reason why I spoke about narcissists and things like that, okay? Maybe your parents were, maybe you had long-term connections, maybe you just had a lot of people always just questioning, like making you question yourself, okay? It's about trusting who you are within. Trusting that intuition, knowing yourself. And that's why it's so important to do the healing work. Sorry, I'm very triggered today. A lot of bloody tangents. But compromise, forgive, and work it out. That's where the nervousness is coming in from. I think this person, the fact that they have to kind of confess that they didn't realize that this was going on in the background. Like this person trusted this person, just like you have with yours, okay? It's like they feel silly. I get it. They feel silly that they felt fooled. You know, they were fooled. But when we trust people, like, especially if it's someone that we're close to, of course we trust them. Of course we put our trust in them. Why wouldn't we? It's more that we trust until we're shown that we shouldn't, okay? This person wants to come in. They want to communicate. They want to be able to compromise and figure it out. Figure it out together. Side note, you may also hear from this person too. Like this other person, this air sign, okay? So just be careful. We are still currently in Mercury retrograde too, so people coming back from the past, all right? Moving, this person could have to move out or move away from this other person, and I think that's why it's taking time, okay? That's why it's like weeks. That's why I didn't feel that this was going to be 6 days. Remember, everyone's little puzzle pieces, their little circles, whatever is going on in their life always leads to the next thing, okay? Things take time. This person has to move away. Whether it's, yeah, like I said, whether they're moving house or they have to move work locations or they just need time to be able to, like, weave this person out, okay? Give it time. Things take time. What else is going on? Give it time. I'm hearing you could get pregnant. Side note. But your expectation, okay, your expectation on this, it needs to be diminished, okay? Like, give this time. Allow things to flow. And I know easier said than done, but guys, it's like there was a card that I pulled for yesterday's reading, right? And it was talking about you wouldn't go and check if you planted seeds I can't find it, but it's if you planted a plant, right? If you planted a plant, you wouldn't continually go and check on the seeds every time you had a little worry. Just know that things are happening as they're meant to, okay? Give up your expectation on this. Start up a new hobby, I'm hearing. Go get yourself out there. Start up something new. I don't hear specifically, go take a yoga class for some of you. Especially if you're feeling bloody nervous, all right? Feeling all this anxiety. All right, last one. Divorce, yeah. This person needs to be able to get this person out of their energy. Like I said with you, like cleanse and clear, like for good. Karmic ties severed. This person could be getting divorced. It could be something that they're moving on from as well, is actually waiting for the official divorce to come through. I'm all for that. Person. This person as well, side note, who has been tied to your person has also given them financial problems as well, is what I'm hearing. And isn't that interesting, you know, how I was talking about you guys and your person, whoever you've got in the background messing with your finances, this person did the same thing, okay? It's another thing that needs to be stabled out, okay? It's like once you do that energetic clearing, things take time, okay? Things kind of that, you know, that fog I was talking about in the start of the reading, that all needs to dissipate and settle. And this little plant here, this little tree needs to start growing. What else? Challenge, make a decision, work on inner healing. I think this person as well, once they get this person out, it's like they need to clear their heads, okay? And then they can focus on themselves. They can focus on what they need to do. Get on the trajectory that they need to do, okay? I think this person does want to be able to work on themselves a little bit more in readiness for you. You could have had a lot of cycles with this person, being on a twin flame journey. Oh, for challenges. I'm just, side note though, I just said this person is killing it. They're doing such a good job. I love that. They should be very proud is what I'm hearing, okay? So go you. That's exactly what they're saying here. Go you. You did it. And my ear just rang confirmation. All right. Last one. Liar. Be careful. Someone is sneaky. I think this person is so onto it now. I think your person, they are aware about energy. I'm hearing they're aware about energy and frequency. And it's like, I think this person, they had such a big wake up call, right? With whoever this person was in their life. They're actually reevaluating, I guess, all of the other relationships around them as well at the moment, and actually feeling their body's emotions, tuning into what their body is actually wanting to say here, which is great, because our bodies, we have no bigger, what's the word here? Not thermometer. You know what I mean though? Like trusting our body's emotions, okay? There's no bigger signal than our body. All right, I want to get you guys, that's what's going on with your person, okay? So if you want me to tune into this again in 7 weeks, let me know. I want to get you guys a universal message. You guys know what you need to do. All right, universal message for this collective. It's time to stop letting worry rule you. Instead, get excited about your future and what it'll bring. What energy and emotion you put out comes back to you. Okay, with a little conscious effort on your part, that happy ending can and will be yours. Believe it. I think this, yeah, your body has been yelling at you all week about this person, okay? Your person is nervous as well, which you'd be picking up on as well because they are thinking about you, but they need to get rid of their shit first too. All right, what else? Oh my God, here's the card. Confirmation. All right. You wouldn't plant a seed and then dig it up every few minutes to see if it has grown. Far out. I cannot believe this card came out. Thank you. Magic. Caught on camera. All right, so why do you keep questioning yourself for your hard work and your decisions? Have patience. Stop overthinking and keep watering your seeds. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. Love when magic is caught on camera. Okay, guys. Oh, long bloody reading, but I had to get out. Hopefully, if you've watched the whole thing, hopefully it's all helped and it's all made sense. And I'm sorry that, yeah, it was a hard reading to get through today, I'll be honest. Yeah, my anxiety levels are through the roof right now. There's a lot of anxiety around, but it's Friday here in Australia. Go out, get yourself into the ground, okay? Like I said, go hug a tree, go get yourself to the beach, go do a sound bath, whatever you can, okay? Bring yourself back down to earth. You guys need to, all right? And so does your person. Everybody's feeling nervous. But anyway, have a fantastic weekend. And I love you guys all so, so much. Much love. Bye.